Ready.
Okay.
Cool, right? Well, there's kind of a story.
That's completely shot. They told me not.
This isn't the original engine that I bought, but what you're about to see next is what $900 gets you if you look on Facebook Marketplace, just so you can learn and figure out how everything works.
Put the gas to the floor. Then turn the crank key. There you go. Now?
All right.
We might have just got fuel pressure back. Okay.
So with this original engine, I was able to figure out how everything would fit inside, and then I bought the axles. And at the time, I didn't have a truck, so I put it inside my Tesla, and well, it kind of fit pretty nicely actually. And I traveled to Alabama to start working on the Jeep.
I know. All right, for the most part,
What the is that?
things unplugged. Now I need to go buy the tool because I'm not fucking home in Colorado, so I can hook this up and lift it out. And it might rain, so gotta put the tarp on. Theoretically now, the engine should be able to crank over without any issue. I replaced the bad heads, so I guess we'll see what happens. Take that off before it just gets flooded. Positive, positive, negative. To ground for this one, it's going to ground it to the actual starter itself. Holy fuck. And that's what it took. Replace the heads. Replace your heads.
A little context. There was dirt daubers in the old heads. I had to replace them in order for them to actually move, and so they kind of sound like this now. I don't exactly know if this makes sense, but what I was trying to say is the cold pack wasn't sending a message back to the ECU to tell the injectors to fire off in the proper sequence. And so because of that, I think the wiring harness was meant for an LC9 rather than an LMG
There's a
engine,
solid ground on
which
these
is
engines.
wild considering I
The only
ordered for
thing
an
is,
LMG.
whenever we do crank it, it's not sending a signal back to the ECU. Even during the duration that we crank it. Also, we have a light hooked up that is supposed to go off during the duration that it gets a good spark. However, it doesn't. That leads me to believe that the cold packs are possibly fried. I'm not sure. I might need to buy new cold packs. I'm gonna test the other one to see what happens. But if the same thing happens, I might just need to get new coil packs all around and then see what happens after then.
So there's a little bit of context that I need to add. So what ended up happening is I kind of gave up on this engine, not because it was fried or because there was something wrong with it, but because something wasn't adding up. And so in this sequence right now, I'm taking out this engine and the transmission to see what's going on, trying to see if I can do a standalone, because theoretically standalone should work, but originally I wasn't able to. That being said, in I guess, during the duration of me trying to figure out or troubleshoot what was wrong with this engine, I noticed that the coil packs were sending a spark to the engine. The injectors weren't sending fuel to the engine. And so it was kind of one of those things where like there's something going on, right? And what ended up happening, I sold the engine for parts. Um, Everything still ran on it. There was no issues with it. It's just for me, it just didn't work because apparently the harness that I had worked for an LC9. I didn't know this until after I bought the LC9 engine from one of the guys on Facebook Marketplace. I know, right? You should never do that. I did it. I don't have a lot of money. If you can't tell, I'm pretty much broke. So it's just me trying to figure out the cheapest way of doing things because I don't have a lift. I don't have all these fancy tools. I don't have anything like that. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. I am a guy that has a passion for vehicles, for I guess motor swaps and learning. Because prior to this, I had no experience. I've never taken out an engine, so it's kind of daunting. But that being said, I was willing to take on the challenge because I was like, well, I mean, all these other people can do it. Why can't I? So, of course, I took on the challenge. And yeah, this is how everything kind of came into play. So, hopefully, you enjoy this time lapse of me removing my engine. All right, so you remember how I mentioned that LC9 engine? This is it. So I bought this engine off Facebook Marketplace. I watched it, made sure it ran kind of like the other video. This one has a BTR, truck Norris cam, BTR push rods, and also rocker arms. That being said, this is how it went down. Also, I do talk over some of these parts just because there is music in the background, so we can't have that.
Inside, it's doing this. It's like not going fully into gear to let it move.
So in this video, I am trying to figure out how to install this Winder 4L80 shifter cable that is made for a 4L80. I have a 6L80. It is not made for this application. I did come up with a few brackets to make it work. We are still in testing, so if it does work, I'll show you guys how I did it. But yeah, I love the way this shifter looks. So.
Yeah, this looks so stupid. Look at that little screwdriver in there. It's just holding it in place.
If it works, it's not stupid.
If it works, it's not stupid. All right, hit me with it.
You're parked.
I am in. Give me a minute. Let me verify. We are in park. Yep. Reverse.
Yep.
Neutral.
Yep.
Drive.
Yep.
Third.
Yep.
Second.
Yep. One.
First.
Yep.
That last one could be a little like tighter. Go to second. Go to first.
Oh, I think it's different angles.
Oh, dude, I think it's so close. I think if I tighten this bolt over here, it might work.
Let's try it again.
Go for it.
Because I think it shifted to the right a little bit.
The selector.
Oh, basically.
All right, give me a minute. All right, and go for it.
Door park.
Yep, that's reverse, neutral, drive. 3, 2.
1.
Yeah, that's good, dude. That's it.
Yeah, I'm putting pressure where it's like straight. Not
All right. Well, a couple things that need to happen, right?
Shit.
We need to get matching bolts for the transmission bracket.
Yeah, no shit.
We need to probably cut this bolt to where the drive shaft doesn't hit. We need to tighten everything, but that's, I mean, for a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Park. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Put in drive. Press the gas. Press the brake. Pump the brakes. Press the gas. Drive it, push it down one. Press the gas. Press the brake, e-brake, and it parks. Well, actually, keep it going. Go to 2 or 1. See what that does. Press the gas. Go to park. It's spinning.
So in the clip you just saw, me and my buddy Luke were talking back and forth regarding pressing the gas, and that's whenever I found out the throttle that I bought from Amazon did not work, so I had to buy another stock throttle and build a bracket for it. So that.
Oh.
And as you can see, I snapped a bolt inside the thread of the gas tank, and I said some choice words here. But yeah, no, I started putting on the gas, or I guess the fuel pump, and when I did, I noticed the ring around it really didn't fit, even though it was from Generite. The application wasn't really for it, I'm assuming. I don't know. It's for an aeromotive pump. It's for a Genrite fuel tank. I think, unless it's motor built, I don't know. I bought the fuel tank on Marketplace. What do you want from me? Anyways, I just shaved off some metal and was able to fit the fittings. Again, I am cutting in because of the fact that there's music playing in the background, and I'm trying to show you guys the setup that I have going on. So it's basically gas tank to fuel filter to regulator going back to a gas can, and then the actual fuel going to the engine. That being said, there are a few hiccups, but this is currently where we're sitting at. Regulator works, filter works, fuel pump works, except now it's just kind of running a little rough.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
So as you can see, I'm pretty happy about that. Not really. I don't know what exactly is the issue now. I'm going to try to figure it out. That being said, I have a few theories. It could be the tune, considering it's still on an LS7 with a 5.3 tune, and currently we're running a 5.3 with a BTR Truck North cam rockers and push rods. So it could be that, could be the fuel filter needing to be replaced because there's dirt and debris that got in there, and then it could be also the air intake. The air intake got switched out um, uh, close to about the same time we put the new fuel filter in. So it might be receiving too much air and not enough fuel. I don't know. There again, it might be the tune. So we're gonna try to figure that out and go from there.